I've just realised how many of these are me in my dressing gown first thing in the morning. Problem is, I'm not really doing a great deal at the moment. I'm so bored. Right, this is just one of knowing the solvent. The solvent for latex is methylated spirits, and it's just methylated spirits. It smells horrible, but it's volatile. And it's the same for using acetone for superglue. The problem is you have to soak it, and the solvent, the methylated spirits or the acetone, will evaporate really quickly. Now, when you soak both of them in their appropriate solvent, they turn to jelly. They don't turn to a liquid. So what you need to do is peel as much as you can free, because it's always easier to get rid of it before you start mucking around with solvents. Peel as much as you can off. If it's sitting on the top of the carpet, then get a very sharp pair of scissors and just clip it free. If you end up with a tiny dent in the carpet, I mean, a few days of foot traffic and that will vanish. That's the least problematic. And the other thing with liquid latex is some carpets, not all, you use latex to stick the carpet to the bottom, so you can end up with a bald carpet. Try a patch where it wouldn't show first, just to make quite sure. You don't want to put methylated spirits down and have all the carpet come free, because that can happen really quite easily. Copydex is liquid latex, and they use Copydex or a very similar glue to make carpet. So caveats out the way. Find a way of containing the methylated spirits. I would personally soak a rag in it, put it on top of the liquid latex, assuming that that's not going to dissolve the carpet, and put something like a dish with a weight on it on top, so that you're creating a chamber, and hopefully that will slow down the evaporation. Leave it overnight, open it up and have a peek, and if the latex has turned to jelly, then you have to use the back of a knife to scrape up the jelly onto something like a paper plate or piece of cardboard and bin it, and just kind of keep going like that. And then as the methylated spirits evaporates from the latex, it will go back to latex. It's a pain in the arse. It's labour intensive. It's tricky because you've got to get the latex out of everything, but that basic, and it's the same with superglue and acetone, that the solvents for both of them are so incredibly volatile that you can be there for ages with not a lot of result and using a lot of solvent, and they both smell quite a lot. But you know what, so with both of them, generally I always try to peel and clip things off carefully first, because it's just easier. It does depend how deeply it's gone in the carpet, but that's how you do it. Anyway, sauce. Many years ago, I used to make giftware, plaster, cast and paint them to go with Tillandsia, and we used to make latex moulds, and that's how you dissolve latex.